The universe has its own way. Whatever I said at the backstage has then spread out. This is India's win. And the kind of joy that is spread here, I could not wait to come back and experience it. Still reeling in it. And I think that joy is going to last a lifetime.
Just yesterday when I got Bellie and Bomman to hold the Oscar was my moment for sure.
You know, we spent so much time with Keeravani sir and the entire team of RRR. Here was a Hindi film with Shaunak. I'm a Bombay-based filmmaker with a Katnayakan, with a Tamil film, and then there is a Telugu film. So you know, it's India in its full glory.
Hello everyone, I'm Rudrani and welcome to Speak Easy. My guests today are so special and I'm beaming with happiness and pride, and I don't know if you are not, what are you doing? I'm talking about, of course, the Oscar-winning team, Guneet Monga and Kartiki Gonsalves. Hello, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Woohoo! Here it is. Can you see that? Can you see that? This is ours, ladies and gentlemen. Wonderful. What a moment it is. I feel like the whole country today is celebrating you, but I think of what this does for that beautiful Elephant Whispers team, about whom you made the story, and I think that just makes me even more happier. Kartiki, I'm going to start with you. What I just said, I think that for you is even more important, right? Like getting that little award from Tamil Nadu government, and then recognizing the conservation of forest and also the people who put in their souls to do what they do.
The journey's been absolutely beautiful, and I think just yesterday when I got Bellie and Bomman to hold the Oscar was my moment for sure, because over the past 6 years I have been working to tell their story and it got the recognition that it deserves. And it was just such a proud moment to see them with the trophy, because at the end of the day, this is their life. This is everything that they look to, what they love. And it was such a special moment. And I think we're all celebrating here. Not just us, but India, women, and the documentary community. I think we're all just very happy.
Yeah, I bet Raghu is as well.
Yes, I'm just waiting to go back down to the south so I can give them big elephant hugs.
Oh,
So, yes,
the best thing ever, isn't it?
it is.
Guneet, you've been this firecracker since quite some time now. And I'm not surprised that you are crucial in getting this done here, because you're extremely fabulous at what you do and also great at manifesting things. I'm going to give that a little bit of credit as well.
Thank you.
Because you've been manifesting this for a while, for all of us, haven't you?
Yes, in fact, my first time going to Oscars was in 2010 with a fiction short called Kavi, and then Period End of Sentence that I was an executive producer on.
And that one?
That one, Sikha was producing it, and that is the closest I got to a win. And definitely from then, my dream was absolutely to win a statue, to win the Oscar for our country with my name on it. I didn't know that that would be the first as an Indian production, and I'm just so grateful to the universe and to Kartiki for choosing Sikha and me as her producer, you know, because the story originated with her and she brought it to us. So I'm just so happy that we were able to be two women at the center of it and to make this happen. Yeah.
Listen, I couldn't be happier that there are two Indian women in the forefront there and representing us when you were walking down the red carpet, and they're, you know, giving that speech. I mean, it couldn't have been bigger and better than this. We are at a time where we are constantly discussing what can we do more for filmmakers and particularly for women in films.
Yeah.
I mean, there is so much that we can do, right? But I was also a little disappointed, and I'm sure a lot of other people, when of course, you know, you got a little moment to talk, and when of course Guneet came on stage and was about to start, they had to cut you off. Now of course we all know that Oscars have, you know, there's a rule of the time that is there, but it was interestingly when analyzed later that there were other men who came before you who were given, both of them were given the opportunity to talk, even though that went beyond time. And that raises the question of why would that happen and how a little disrespectful that was. I mean, even if 20 seconds could have been given more, I feel like what you were saying, which you of course did say later, was so important to be heard. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I'm actually very I think there is nothing more joyful than the victory. Definitely Kartiki got to represent us and the film, and and we are overjoyed to be able to take the story of Bomman and Bellie so far and put it to the world. Yes, the initial thought was of a shock, but I think the universe has its own way that whatever I said at the backstage has then spread out digitally and on social media and TikTok, and I am not on the platform, so but I hear that it is very widespread across the world, and I think it, and the universe has its own way of making sure, and more than anything, I'm just overjoyed that our country celebrated us, because this is India's win, and the kind of joy that is spread here, could not wait to come back and experience it, still reeling in it, and I think that joy is going to last a lifetime. It's going to outlive us, this joy and this victory that we were able to bring home to our country. So that moment is more than anything else, and saying this here, we'll go back for a speech. Why not?
Like that. Yes. But I think that, of course, not saying that it'll ever take away from what we are feeling right now or what you've been able to do. But I also feel like when we are talking about really putting women in the front and being there, I feel like we have to be mindful of what we're also doing, is why I brought this up.
I hope. I mean, but we definitely were told that, everybody only gets 45 seconds. And we were definitely told that at the start of the Oscars on the lunch on. I hope next time we win for a best film for feature, and as a producer I'm able to represent it. I hope I'm manifesting 2.0. It's okay, so I think my first Oscars when I went in 2010, we were sitting on the 5th floor balcony and I was manifesting to just sit downstairs. I didn't even imagine a win. When Period End of Sentence won, I was manifesting maybe I will get to go to the stage once and have a trophy. So one at a time. My next round of manifestation is that we'll come back to speak.
And I really don't think that's a fast stretch at all. I completely believe when you say things like that. Also, and look at the representation that we had along with you. Of course, there was the entire team of RRR.
Absolutely.
And so wonderful.
All that breathes.
You had, of course, Shaurak's wonderful, wonderful documentary, All That Breathes, and stuff. So it was, I feel like you see what we are capable of and what Indian filmmaking can do and excel globally. I want to, of course, know, about all your meeting with the RRT and celebrating together as well, because I think everywhere, all we could think of that we have it, we've done it. You have original song, you have this. I mean, it's a good day.
Yeah. Kartiki.
You go ahead.
Yeah, I think it is definitely India's moment. We were there for each other.
Yeah.
We got to spend a lot of time with Shaurak's team. We were able to share notes with Kartiki and Rajamouli sir, and also celebrate each other. To be together on champagne carpet was absolutely surreal and unreal. Besides, at the lunch on, we spent so much time with Keeravani sir and the entire team of RRR. So, Kartiki was out there promoting the film for 4 months. I was there for 1.5 months. But there's something really special of having your own, and being able to share notes, being able to huddle, being able to celebrate each other, which definitely was my highlight of the Oscar journey, of being able to showcase, of being able to be part of showcasing the country in its full diversity. Here was a Hindi film with Shaurak. I'm a Bombay-based filmmaker with a Katnayakan, with a Tamil film, and then there is a Telugu film. So, it's India in its full glory and in absolute diversity at the 95th Oscars.
I'm not even going to say if you have. I am sure that there might have been an attempt to see if we could in any way probably get that wonderful team or some of them who are, but of course, rooted so deeply to the area, to the environment that they are brought in. And I think it's difficult for them to sort of get them to situations. But tell me if that, what happened when you tried to have that conversation, when you told them. Right. And of course, how that, even if it's, like the token appreciation money given by the government, and how that will truly help, the reason why you've made this beautiful documentary and shown what's happening there.
Well, I think to begin with, it really just started out with this beautiful story of their lives that I wanted to showcase to the world. And they were there was so much trust involved in this, because getting into their personal lives and going about telling their story all started with the beautiful bond that I shared with Bomman and Bellie and with Raghu and Namo. And that's how the story even evolved. So we had this beautiful relationship on the forefront. And I think when it comes to traveling across the world for something like the Oscars, I think it boils down to the point of here we are extracting people from their home spaces and putting them on a 20-hour plane journey that even we find difficult. I'm battling with jet lag right now. I arrived in India 2 days ago. And I've been doing this for many years of my life, and I know it's very brutal. So I think beyond that, and also Bomman and Bellie are working on the front line. They are working in the forest and they're looking after animals. In fact, just recently we had a elephant calf come and treat almost a week ago. And before that, there was sadly an electrocution where 3 elephants died on the spot and the 2 calves. So Bomman, in fact, while he had gone to meet our Honorable Chief Minister, he also had to rush back because there was a calf over there that needed to be taken, which happened at 3 a.m. in the morning. So here we have people doing work on a day-to-day basis. It's really hard to extract them from that environment and for them to feel comfortable in the journey coming over to the Oscars. So it was sort of a mutual decision that we decided that would be best for them to stay back for their comfort and to go according to how they feel comfortable, because to suddenly be immersed in Hollywood is a big deal.
It's jarring as well.
And also just in general being able to do so many interviews and all of that is a big step for them. So I think they've been mainly in the heart of the forest and their interactions have been very few. So we're just trying to give them the best and take them step by step. And over the last 4 months that I was away from them, we were on constant calls all the time. We had video calls. I speak to Sanjana all the time. And we were just translating the beauty of how the world perceived their messages. So we showed them fan art. We also basically read out. There were 8-year-old children writing me from Dubai to tell them how much they love Bomman and Bellie. So I translated those into Tamil. And they were given to them so that they could also feel all the love that they were getting and how many people they've touched across the world. And I think more than anything, that's the most important thing, is getting them to feel that their work and dedication has paid off and that they are celebrated all across the world.
I don't think anything is validation or any kind of validation for them except for the fact that our dear elephants are fine. I think that's what they want and that's what we've been doing, and that is the purpose of what Elephant
100%.
Whisperers has been. So congratulations to you.
Thank you.
Congratulations to all of us.
Thank you.
And thank you for the brilliant work that you do.
Thank you
So much.
Thank you so much.